Hello to everyone out there. You already know who I am. Just here to give you my thoughts on WrestleMania, which just ended about 5 minutes ago. Overall, I thought the show was very, very good. Really didn't have too. After watching it, I thought I'd have like a bunch of gripes about it, but honestly, I didn't. Just sitting there, I just enjoyed it for what it was. It was a great show. So let's just run down the card. Let me tell you my thoughts about it. The match that came on WWE.com was the Interpromotional Battle Royal. My predictions, I believe, was either Tommy Dreamer or Kane. Kane ended up winning, and he would get the shot against Chavo later in the night, which was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. He came out and just completely squashed Chavo. I don't know if this has anything to do with Chavo being backstage at TNA, but I think this has something to do with Chavo being backstage at TNA. Well, who knows? We'll see. The first match of the night, though, was JBL. I'm sorry, this thing is starting again, that's all. Because I did order it, and I got my money's worth on this. The first match of the night was JBL versus Finlay. Like I said, this is going to be a hardcore match. Some good brawling. There was a nice spot when Finlay, surprisingly, 50-year-old Finlay dove through the middle of the ropes, and JBL had a trash can lid, and he slammed it against Finlay's head. I just thought that was great. JBL ended up winning with the big lariat, and he got the 1, 2, 3. Oh, Hornswoggle, I guess, returned. It was one part where he slapped Hornswoggle, which was hilarious, and another part, I think he threw like a trash can at Hornswoggle when he was outside. That was really good. Second match of the night, which was it was very, 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 very good match. The Money in the Bank ladder match. CM Punk was your winner in that, pretty much like I said. This match was really good. Shelton Benjamin, I wish he'd have showed off more of his skills, but he didn't. He had pretty much 3 big spots. He had the spot where he did the little, I guess, power bomb, and Kenny did the suplex at the same time, which is really good to see. He did the Spider-Man spot, which he did at WrestleMania 22, but he screwed it up big time. He just did it too fast and too hard, and the ladder just gave away. And then he had, of course, he had the spot, the Jeff Hardy spot when he flipped over the ladder and to the ladder outside and everything. Like I said, it was good to see. The best part of the match, Matt Hardy returning out of nowhere. He got such a huge pop. He goes up to the top of the ladder and then gives MVP the Twist of Fate. I marked out like crazy when he did that. That was awesome to see. Like I said, it was a very, very good ladder match. CM Punk ended up winning with I think he was getting like Jericho was at the top, and then he got Jericho's leg caught in the ladder. Oh, there was another spot where it was like he had the ladder on the turnbuckle, and then I think Jericho stuck another ladder inside of it, so it formed like a V, and the ladder was like facing forward, and basically John Morrison jumped on that ladder and was trying to get the briefcase, but it came back when he went to the outside. That was a very, very good spot. Like I said, CM Punk's your winner. Then we went to Batista versus Umaga. Just a little disappointed by this match. It wasn't, all that exciting, to be honest with you. Thought it could have been better, but what can you do? Batista ended up winning with the Batista bomb. Like I said, that's okay. Of course, in the Kane and Chavo match, which no one cared about. Then we got to Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair, and this was, in my opinion, it was a match of the night. It was a thrill ride. Shawn Michaels almost killed himself with that moonsault spot, and then he almost killed himself again with the one to the from the turnbuckle to the outside. These guys, they put on a very, very, very good match. A bunch of submissions, a bunch of near falls. The ending was just something. It was just it was too much for everybody, pretty much. Shawn Michaels is standing in the turnbuckle, and then you can see him mouthing, "I'm sorry." That's right there. I was just like, I lost it. And then, he did the sweet chin music, got the 3 count, and then they both just broke down. And it was a sad moment, man, but it was a great moment also. And like I said, it was my favorite match of the night. It was really good to see that. I can't wait to go back and watch it again. And then we went to the women's, not women's championship, but it was just the Divas match. nothing much to this match. The only thing that was surprising about this match was that the power went out. I knew WWE just pumping way too much power into that building. There was no way that stuff could hold up. But like I said, I'm glad it happened during the women's match and not in the other match. But it kind of created like that New York Knicks atmosphere. Like if you ever watch like a Knicks game or even a Laker game now, and how they pretty much turn down the lights on everybody, like the crowd, and they just put the spotlight on the court. It's kind of like how they did tonight when the power went out, just to, before they fixed everything. I thought that was really cool. They should have kept like that the whole night, but of course they can't because people got to walk around and whatnot. Surprisingly, the heels won, but like I said, who cares? Then we went to, surprisingly again, the WWE Championship match, the triple threat. Wow. If you guys see my bulletin, you saw I marked out like crazy. I was not expecting that at all. Randy Orton finally getting the pin over John Cena, plus Triple H not winning this match. It was too much for me to handle. My friends, they was like, stop yelling, because I was sitting here, and they were like, quit yelling, but they don't understand how big of a Randy Orton mark I am. Overall, the match was pretty, it was pretty good. I don't think it was main event quality. I'm kind of glad after seeing the whole show that it wasn't the main event. But like I said, Randy Orton's champion still. That's so surprising. I'm ready to see what they're going to do with this. Which direction are they going to go with this? Then we went to Floyd Mayweather versus Big Show. This match was just nothing, basically. It was a waste of time. But, this is the pay-per-view seller, so I understand why they did it. Floyd Mayweather got that. I was sitting here with the friends, and I pretty much said, I said, watch out for the brass knucks. I think they're going to come. Lo and behold, he bought the brass knucks out, and that's what happened. Floyd Mayweather wins. That's cool. Then we went to the main event, Undertaker versus Edge. This match was, even though Edge didn't win, this match was great. Undertaker's entrance was amazing. He didn't have the hat on, he didn't have the coat on. He pretty much looked like 98 Undertaker, or I should say 99. Yeah, the Phenom Undertaker. That's what he looked like. Edge came out. He had a huge pyro show, which was great. Like I said, these guys put on some good matches. Every time you thought Undertaker was going to go through his routine of doing old school and doing the big boot and then the DDT and all that stuff and the strikes, Edge pretty much reversed everything and just made the match more interesting. That stuff was good to see. You knew the ref bump was coming. You knew Hawkins and Ryder were going to come out. I thought once Hawkins and Ryder came out and Undertaker was when he was basically getting rid of them, I said, oh my God, Edge might win this, because he was going to turn around and spear him. He speared him, but it didn't happen. He actually speared him again, but he got caught in that stupid triangle choke, and he tapped out to the Undertaker. Like I said, I wish Edge would have won this, but there's nothing you can do. Undertaker's streak still goes on. So, there you have it. Like I said, overall, the show was great. It was well worth my money. The building looked great. I love the way that stage looked. Like I said, mostly everything about the show was pretty good, other than like the Floyd Mayweather stuff and then the Divas match. I pretty much enjoyed everything about this show, especially the Money in the Bank. So like I said, I would recommend this show if you haven't seen it yet. I don't know why you haven't seen it. Make sure you see not Randy Orton. Yeah, make sure you see Randy Orton win. Keep the title, I should say, retain the WWE Championship. But watch Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. Great match. Like I said, it was my match of the night. Very good to see Ric Flair go out like that. Check you guys later.